Imagine a time when a single city held the keys to trade, faith, and knowledge. This was Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, a beacon of civilization for over 1,000 years. In 1453, this magnificent city fell to the Ottoman Turks. This event sent shockwaves through Europe, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new age. Constantinople was more than just a city. It was a bridge between East and West. Its significance went beyond its geographical location. It was a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and innovations. The city stood as a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, thriving through centuries of change and conflict. Its strategic location on the Bosporus Strait made it a bustling hub for trade between Europe and Asia. The waters of the Bosporus were always alive with the movement of ships carrying goods from distant lands. This constant flow of trade brought wealth and prosperity to the city, making it a focal point of economic activity. Merchants flocked to its vibrant markets, trading spices, silks, and precious goods. The markets of Constantinople were legendary, filled with the scents of exotic spices and the vibrant colors of luxurious fabrics. Traders from all corners of the world came here, each bringing their unique wares and stories, silks and precious goods. The exchange of these items was not just a commercial activity, it was a cultural exchange that enriched the lives of everyone involved. The markets were a place where East met West, where different cultures and traditions blended seamlessly. But Constantinople was also a center of learning and faith. It attracted scholars, philosophers, and theologians from far and wide. The city was a beacon of knowledge, where ancient texts were studied and new ideas were born. It was a place where faith and reason coexisted, each enriching the other, preserving ancient Greek and Roman knowledge. The libraries and schools of Constantinople were treasure troves of ancient wisdom. They preserved the works of great thinkers like Aristotle and Plato, ensuring that their ideas would continue to inspire future generations, and serving as the seat of the Eastern Orthodox Church. The city's religious significance was immense. It was the heart of Eastern Orthodoxy, a place where faith was not just practiced, but celebrated. The majestic churches and cathedrals of Constantinople were architectural marvels, symbols of the city's spiritual and cultural heritage.
For centuries, Europe had relied on Constantinople for its economic and spiritual sustenance. The city's influence extended far beyond its walls, shaping the course of European history. It was a source of inspiration and a model of what a great city could be. Its fall created a void that would propel Europe on a new course. The loss of Constantinople was a turning point, a moment of profound change. It forced Europe to look outward, to explore new horizons and seek new opportunities, leading to the Age of Discovery. The fall of Constantinople was the catalyst for a new era of exploration and discovery. European ships set sail for unknown lands, driven by the desire to find new trade routes and expand their horizons. This age of exploration would change the world forever, opening up new possibilities and creating new connections between distant cultures.
The fall of Constantinople plunged Europe into a state of crisis. The Ottomans now controlled the vital trade routes to the east, cutting off Europe's access to valuable goods. This led to economic turmoil, with prices of essential commodities skyrocketing. The loss of Constantinople also dealt a blow to Europe's collective psyche.
The once mighty Roman Empire, the symbol of Western civilization, was no more. Fear and uncertainty gripped the continent, pushing it to seek new solutions and opportunities.
Faced with these challenges, explorers had to summon immense courage and resilience. They ventured into the unknown, braving treacherous seas, unpredictable weather, and the constant threat of the unknown. These early adventurers were driven by a mix of curiosity, ambition, and the promise of untold riches and new lands. European nations, driven by a desire for expansion and economic gain, began to look westward, towards the uncharted waters of the Atlantic Ocean. The promise of new territories and the potential for wealth from untapped resources spurred them on. The vast open ocean became a symbol of hope and opportunity, a gateway to a new world. The quest for new trade routes to the east, bypassing Ottoman control, became a driving force behind this age of exploration. The Ottomans had a stronghold on the traditional land routes, making it difficult and expensive for European merchants to trade with the East. Finding a sea route would not only break this monopoly, but also open up direct access to the spices, silks and other exotic goods that were highly prized in Europe. This led to a surge in maritime exploration, fueled by significant advances in shipbuilding and navigation. Innovations such as the caravel, a ship capable of long ocean voyages, and the astrolabe, an instrument for celestial navigation, made it possible for sailors to venture further than ever before. These technological advancements were crucial in overcoming the challenges of long-distance sea travel. Portugal, under the patronage of Prince Henry the Navigator, took the lead in this new era of exploration. Prince Henry's support for maritime research and his establishment of a school for navigators were instrumental in Portugal's success. Portuguese explorers established trading posts along the African coast, creating a network that facilitated the exchange of goods, knowledge and culture. Spain, eager to rival Portugal's growing power and influence, financed Christopher Columbus's daring voyage westwards. Columbus, convinced that he could reach the Indies by sailing west, embarked on a journey that would change the course of history. His voyage, though initially aimed at finding a new route to Asia, ultimately led to the discovery of the Americas, opening up a new world for European exploration and colonization. The desire for wealth, however, was not the sole driver of European exploration. The quest for knowledge, the spread of Christianity, and the pursuit of glory also played significant roles. These motivations intertwined, creating a complex tapestry of reasons behind the voyages.
The Renaissance, a period of intellectual and cultural rebirth in Europe, had ignited a thirst for knowledge and new experiences. Scholars and adventurers alike were driven by a curiosity about the world beyond their borders.
The fall of Constantinople, seen by some as a sign of God's displeasure, also fueled a desire to spread Christianity to new lands. And for many explorers, the lure of the unknown, the chance to make history and achieve fame, was a powerful motivator. The promise of new territories and the potential for personal glory were irresistible. European explorers meticulously planned their voyages, often facing immense challenges and uncertainties. They navigated uncharted waters, relying on rudimentary maps and the stars to guide them. The allure of exotic goods such as spices, silk and precious metals drove many to embark on these perilous journeys. These commodities were highly prized in Europe, promising immense wealth to those who could secure them. Religious leaders often blessed these expeditions, seeing them as opportunities to spread the Christian faith to distant lands. The hope was to convert indigenous populations and establish new Christian communities. As explorers encountered new cultures, they documented their findings, bringing back tales of strange lands and peoples. These stories captivated the European imagination, fueling further exploration and curiosity. With each voyage, European maps expanded, gradually revealing the vastness of the world. This growing knowledge of geography and different cultures had a profound impact on European society, shaping its future endeavors. The legacy of this era of exploration is still felt today. It marked the beginning of a new age of global interaction, trade and cultural exchange, laying the foundations for the interconnected world we live in now. The age of discovery, while a testament to human ingenuity and courage, came at a heavy price. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas had devastating consequences for indigenous populations. Conquest, disease and enslavement decimated native communities. The quest for wealth and power often overshadowed any sense of humanity or justice. The colonization of the New World, while enriching Europe, left a legacy of exploitation and suffering that continues to this day. The Renaissance, a rebirth fueled by the East. Ironically, the fall of Constantinople, a seemingly catastrophic event, had a profound impact on the European Renaissance. The influx of Byzantine scholars fleeing the Ottoman conquest brought with them a wealth of knowledge, particularly in the fields of art, literature and philosophy. This rediscovery of classical learning invigorated the Renaissance, contributing to its flourishing. The fall of Constantinople, while a tragedy for the Byzantine Empire inadvertently helped spark a period of remarkable intellectual and artistic growth in Europe. Shifting sands of power, the Ottoman ascendancy. The fall of Constantinople marked a significant power shift in the world. The Ottoman Empire, once a peripheral power, emerged as a major force in global politics.
Controlling vital trade routes and commanding a powerful military, the Ottomans posed a significant challenge to European hegemony.
The rise of the Ottoman Empire, a direct consequence of Constantinople's fall, reshaped the political landscape of the world, leading to centuries of conflict and cooperation between East and West. A world transformed echoes of Constantinople's fall. The echoes of Constantinople's fall resonated far beyond the 15th century. The age of discovery, triggered by this momentous event, led to the rise of global trade, the exchange of ideas and cultures, and the interconnected world we live in today. The fall of Constantinople reminds us that even in the face of adversity, humanity finds ways to adapt, innovate, and forge new paths. Conclusion: a legacy etched in time. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 was a watershed moment in history, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new age. Its impact on global trade, exploration, the Renaissance, and the balance of power continues to shape our world today. The story of Constantinople serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of history and the profound impact that seemingly distant events can have on the course of human civilization.